Hello, everybody. How are we doing?
We are back.
The Brandit podcast, and listen, it hasn't even been that long. Everybody's been throwing a fit, acting like it has been. I know it's been a few weeks, but we've been busy on the road.
Very busy.
I've been back home. All kinds of shit going on, which we'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to be back. What episode is this, Brandon?
I don't even fucking know.
I'll look it up
whenever we edit.
I'll look it up whenever I upload it. But we are back. We enjoy doing these. We enjoy doing them as much as you guys enjoy watching them. So
absolutely,
it's good to be back. I just got back into town about 5 hours ago. Back from Joplin, and I've been in Joplin back and forth every week for the last 3 weeks.
Football season, man.
Yeah,
it'll do that.
Went down there this week and smoked a pork butt for the family while we watched football. And
how'd that turn out, by the way? I never asked.
It was good. Probably the best one I've done so far.
Oh, that's good, man.
Because every time I do it, I try to do it a little different. Yeah. So this time usually I'll let it get smoked for like 4 hours and then I'll wrap it in tin foil. But this time I let it go 5. And then I wrapped it. And then as soon as it hit 195, I took it off. And then I let it set inside the tin foil for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let it rest. All them juices back up.
Let it rest, yep.
She is juicy.
Yeah, it's hard to fuck up a pork butt, man.
Yep. Then I watched the Chiefs blow out the Saints' ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, we don't like...
over before it started.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Not really much, man. I just been streaming on Twitch.
Yep.
And playing a lot of PUBG. I'll go to the store and, get a beer or something if I feel like I need to kill myself over of pure fucking boredom lately. But, yeah, I stream video games on Twitch quite a bit now. If you guys want, you can follow me on there, Mr. Peebus.
The Peebs.
Yep.
I miss screaming at people on GTA when they died. I'd be like, "You got peeved, motherfucker."
You've been peeved!
Dude, how long has it been since you've been to Los Santos? It's been a minute.
I got on there 2 days ago to spin my wheel, and that's it. That was
God.
There hasn't been anything good, man. I mean, as far as like the video game spectrum is... Yeah.
I'll tell you this, I got a new chair.
Yeah?
On this set of the podcast. I don't mind it. It's nice. Where'd you get it?
The dumpster.
What do you mean?
That's no shit. I found it over there. It was sitting by the dumpster. They didn't throw it inside. And I was like, does this thing still work? So I fucking shook it. I was like, yeah, it's a little rickety, but it'll get the job done. It's better than sitting in that fucking fold-up lawn chair.
Oh, my God. I thought maybe you got it from, like, one of your parents or something.
Nope. That came straight from the dumpster. So, but fear not. I sprayed it, and I scrubbed it and washed it down 3 times. And I sprayed it with fabric freshener and everything, so it's good to go.
So I'm sitting in somebody's...
It's not there anymore if it is.
What did you spray it with?
I used my shoe foam cleaner, and then I used disinfectant spray, and then I used something else on it. I can't remember what it was. And then I used fabric freshener. Yeah, you can lean back in that motherfucker. And I tried to twist it to where it'll stay in place, and it won't. And I think that's why they got rid of it.
Yeah, because they don't like to move.
Yeah, I got ADHD. And as soon as they push back, it just doesn't hold them. It doesn't stay up.
Yeah, dude, that's my thing. Is I move all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody ever noticed, but
yeah,
I mean it's not bad for a fucking dumpster chair. I mean you got your money's worth.
Yeah, I didn't spend a fucking dime on that bitch. It's nice, dude. I mean, like I said, I cleaned it up real nice for you. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, dumpster chair it is.
Dumpster chair it is. Yeah. It's better. I mean, do you like the old rickety chair?
No. I like this one because I can lean back.
Really get into a conversation and feel it out.
Yeah.
Let them see it. Well, maybe they can't because the laptop blocks it, which is totally not part of the reason why we have our laptop in front. Never mind that.
But going back to the can't sit still thing, I need a chair that moves. I can't be in a chair that doesn't.
That's why when I game, I got this bitch.
Yeah,
it
moves around. When I was a kid, they said I had ADHD, and this was back in the 90s when they didn't know what the fuck HDAD was or whatever.
HDAD?
Holy fuck! They're like, what's wrong with this kid? We don't know. So they put me in the disabled class with a bunch of kids because I had ADHD, right? And they instead of having a chair, they make me sit on a ball so I could roll around.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, they put me in special ed, bud. I couldn't even go to lunch with the normal kids. I'd have to go get my chicken patty early, take it back to the class.
Oh, no, you couldn't even sit at lunch with your buddies?
Oh, no, not in those grades until they were like, hey, like, then, but yeah, there was a few years there that, they're
like, this kid might be all right.
ADHD, they didn't know what it was, so they put me in there making fucking, like you'd be doing algebra. I was in there fucking gluing macaroni shells together, making pictures.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a bad deal.
See, I was in like intensive reading classes too, though, so I can't really. I mean, I was on the brim of being where you were at.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was just barely a step up, which is not really much to brag about.
There's nothing like really being in that class and all the kids walking by, looking in there.
Oh yeah, they want to see what's going on, see if you're in the chair or something,
The kid next to you smelling his fingers.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's no disrespect.
No, it's no hate. It's just
you immediately, they gravitate to that. They just,
it's a different
people
class.
Look in there, they're like, what's going on in there?
Yeah, it's different. We're in here doing finger paintings, listening to fucking rain music, rainforest sounds. It's
stuff to calm your nerves.
They got me out of there. Thank God they got me out of there.
You think you're gonna freak out or something,
And then I got a little bit older, and I was bad on the school bus. Do you ever get kicked off the school bus, Brandon?
No, I came close, but I never got kicked off.
We had this bus driver. His name was Dean, and he looked like a fucking. You ever seen one of them commercials where it's like a farmer and he's like, I don't know, growing corn or some shit? Like he looked like a farmer, but he drove a school bus, and we'd spit. I'd take like straws, and I'd spit wads at him and get him to stick to the mirror where he can look back at you.
Oh, yeah.
This fucking guy hated me, so they kicked me off the bus like 4 times. And they called my dad up, and they're like, hey, your son's been kicked off the school bus again. You're going to have to drive him to school and pick him up every day. And you know what my dad does?
What's that?
You met my dad.
Oh, yeah.
He says, well, I can't do that. I run a construction company. I can't just come to pick him up and drop him off. They said, there's only one other option. We'll send the short bus after him.
Oh, my God. Did you get on?
No, absolutely. They pulled up. Dad said, fucking send them. They pulled up every day for like a month and a half. I had to get on the short bus.
How was that?
It was different. It was different.
Was it a little weird?
It was different.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been in an atmosphere so long you start feeling like it?
Yeah.
You're like, you get on there the first day and you're like, lick a window, that's kind of weird. But by the 30th day, you're like,
I'll look. I kind of want to try it.
Taste, huh?
Yeah, well,
get me a lick.
Maybe I can get some Cheeto dust off the other kid's finger that's on the window.
It was
get a little taste.
It was weird. It was fucking weird. That's a true story.
Get a nice
to
little
the core soul. I know I talk a lot of shit, but that is a true fucking story.
Dude, that's fucking wild shit, man.
Yeah, dude, they'd fucking pull up to my house, and I wasn't even in a wheelchair, but they'd still lower the ramp down for me.
Oh, wow.
Like my 2 sisters are getting on the regular bus, and they would pull up at the same time, so everyone on the regular bus could see me getting on the small one.
It's almost like they gave you special treatment in a way for being a piece of shit.
They did, all the way. Yeah, all the way through school. All the way through school, they fucking hated me.
Nah, I bet.
Yeah, short bus days, thank God they're over.
I had a spurt whenever I was in school. I had like a little spurt, where I'd get into some trouble, and they had this thing called APAD. And what it stands for, couldn't fucking tell you. I still don't know to this day, but they called it APAD. And that was basically, it's ISS, in school suspension or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's what most people classify as ISS. They called it APAD. Where I'm from, why I don't know why they didn't just call it ISS, but I'd get ISS a couple times. I had it a few times, for just me and my buddy Isaiah was his name. His dad was the owner of a local Chinese restaurant, which
strange white man.
No.
Oh, he was Asian.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd tell you.
I didn't know there was many Asians in Freeport.
There's a few. if you heard his last name, you would know for sure. But I don't want to say it on the pod. I'll tell you after the podcast, though, for sure. But yeah, dude, I was buddies with him, and he was like, "Fuck it, man." He's like, "Do you just want to like leave?" He's like, "My dad will get us some like orange chicken without the orange sauce." He's like, "We could just go get some chicken from my dad's restaurant," and he's like, "I'll just play guitar, and you can just hang out and play video games." I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." So we did it. We just got up. We were like, "You want to go?" He's like, "Yeah, kind of." So we just got up and left, and we were in this class. Her name was Miss Termo. She was a great teacher, by the way. So we just got up from her class in the middle of she wasn't in a lecture or anything. She got done with her lecture and went back to her desk. And me and Isaiah, we just got up and just walked out, walked down the hall, and we just walked right out the front doors. And we just walked to his house.
Dude, that adrenaline.
Like 7 blocks away. Dude, like, my heart was racing at that time because I was so scared. Because I usually didn't do anything bad.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, the adrenaline, like you just said. The adrenaline that was pumping. Like, I didn't start to calm down until we got around the block from the school. And it was like, wow.
Dude. Yeah.
So that's what we did. He played guitar. I played video games, and we ate chicken.
How was ISS like up in Illinois? Because I'm trying to figure out if my school was as hard ass as I think they were. Like, was it like you had like dills blocking you, and you had to sit at a desk, and then like you had to eat a sack with like peanut butter and jelly in it as punishment?
Same thing.
So it was okay.
Same exact thing. Yep. You had these desks that had these pre-built like walls.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you got caught looking around those walls, they'd yell at you.
There was a guy in the back. The worst teacher in the school would be back there. Mine killed himself, unfortunately. That's terrible to say. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. That sucks, man. But yeah, she was actually the APAD teacher, ISS teacher, if you will. If you just didn't fuck around, she was actually really cool, and she would actually like talk to you a little bit. You know, she would be friendly, but you couldn't talk much unless if you had a question, you'd have to like raise your hand. But other than that, yeah, it was the same thing. We went to lunch first, so all the APAD kids went first before the regular lunch rush came in, and it was either peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or it was just a cheese sandwich on
just
like
line the fuck up
on just wheat bread. Yep, they had them set out because they knew they give a paper or they inform them how many kids are in APAD that day, so they'll pre-make it for you, and they'll give you that brown sack, and you'll all go get it, and you'll walk back to the class.
I remember that. I tell you what, he was talking about skipping school, and it just reminded me.
I used to do it a lot. When I got in high school, I didn't give a fuck at that. That was junior high. When I was in APAD a lot.
Yeah.
High school, didn't give a shit. I skipped all the time.
You know, Kirk, he was a Christian kid. He never drank beer, smoked weed, none of that until he met me.
Oh, what's that say?
Yeah, I fucked him up pretty bad. That's what Noah says, that I'm a bad influence. But, dude, one day I said, fuck this. I said, let's skip school. So me, Kirk, and another kid named Blake, we like take off running, and it's pouring down fucking rain. The ditches are full of water, and we're like running through the ditches like fucking Rambo. And finally we get back to Blake's garage, and we're like, so now what? We hung out in this garage all day chewing, because that's what we did. Probably drinking a few beers, and like the next day we go to school and they call us in the office. And you know that joke I tell on stage with the manager at the airport that turns his computer around?
Yeah.
But where that came from was this skipping school story. So he's like, so you skip school? And calls us in the office. He's like, you guys skip school? And we're like, no. We were all sick. And the fucking principal turned his computer around, and you can see us on the cameras fucking running away from the school.
No!
Like, what a bunch of dumbass fucking kids, dude. Like, ISS, we went peanut butter and jelly for the next 2 weeks.
It was peanut butter and jelly or cheese sandwiches for me. So when I was in high school, what I would do is, I think it was my junior year. It was my junior year because I was still at the high school. Well, What did you get? Did you guys call them like first hour, second hour? Or did you call them first period, second period?
Well, ours was all fucked up. So our classes were 2 hours long, and you had 4 classes a day. You had red and white days, and every other day was different.
Oh shit! So we had first hour through 8th hour, and each class was like 43 minutes long because you got to factor in the 20-30 minute lunch too. So my gym class was 8th hour. And so what I would do is 7th hour. Oh man, shit, dude, it's been so long. I can't remember what 7th hour was. But if you were like one of the, I guess, academic students or whatever the fuck the terminology was for it, or if you were like high advancing, you didn't need an 8th hour. Some kids only had a 7th, 1 through 7. So they could leave an hour period early.
So,
yeah. So I was like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't participate in gym anyways. Look at me. Look at me. I don't fucking do gym class. I had to lift weights. I got pissed off about lifting weights. So I had gym class. And the gym, the boys' locker room, if you went right down a hall, if you went out the boys' locker room door and you made an immediate left down the hall, there's the little gym right there. And then, but if you took a right, the big gym was to the right. So if you go left past the small gym and you go straight down that hallway, there's like a little ramp that goes down. And then it'll take an immediate left. The hallway continues, but goes immediately left. Well, there's these doors there. And those doors give you access to the courtyard at our high school. So what I would do is 7th hour would roll around. I'd go to gym class, act like I'm getting into my gym clothes, my gym shorts or whatever. I'd come out of the gym and I'd walk down the hall. I'd make sure there wasn't any teachers around. And these kids that didn't have an 8th hour, a lot of them would leave. They leave the courtyard unlocked because a lot of those kids left through the courtyard, and I would just fucking mingle in. I mean, there would only be like 5 or 6, but I'd have my backpack and everything ready to go, and I'd just go out through those courtyard doors, and then I'd walk across the street because we would park in the alternative high school parking lot. So I'd walk out through the courtyard, walk across the street, get in my car, and I'd fucking leave. And I'd get on Xbox about 20 to 30 minutes before my sister got home. Props to Kaylee. Shout out to Kaylee, by the way, for not ratting me out. I think she did once.
Dude, does it still notify people on their phone? Like nowadays, I can't do anything. Yeah. Like as soon as I get on, Xbox, everyone's like, "Oh well," Dad's like, "I didn't call to make sure you made it home okay because we got a notification you were on Xbox," and I'm like,
"Yeah." See, it's different now. Like that's the thing. Like I would, my sister didn't have an Xbox. There wasn't like really an Xbox app back then. We didn't have Life 360 on our phones. So back then, I mean, it was easy to get away with that shit. My mom didn't get home. She got off work at 4, so she didn't get home till about 20-30 after 4 o'clock. And my sister, we got out of school at like 2:45 or some shit like that. She could probably tell me if she's listening to this. But she would get home because she would take the bus home, and I would already be there. But I think she only ratted me out one time because Mom caught on to it. So she kind of had to. But other than that, she didn't give a fuck, you know. But yeah, dude, that was great, skipping back then. I did that a few times a week. Because that was back when I had my dad's old 97 Chrysler Concorde. Oh fucking!
It sounds like a fucking piece of shit.
It was
the name.
It was
Chrysler Concorde.
That motherfucker had a motor in it, though. I mean, it used to be my grandma. It used to be my grandma Welty's.
God, just handed down. It just wouldn't fucking die.
Yeah, because it was sat in the garage most of the time, so my grandma Welty didn't drive it much, so my dad bought it from her. And then he was on the road trucking, so he didn't. It just sat there, so he just kind of gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I would drive to school every once in a while, I'd have to ask Mom for $20, throw it in the tank.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd fucking drive back. I'd drive to school and drive home. And that's what I would do. If I drove to school, I knew my ass was leaving. Very rarely would I stay for gym class. The only reason I did was to hang out with my buddies in gym class. Like, I shared gym class with Tommy. We had different teachers, but sometimes, like, they would do, like, this thing where there was 3 gym teachers, and they would do 3 different things. So, like, one class with the teacher would be in the big gym, the other class would be in the little gym, then the other class would be up in the weight room. So if we had like a conjoined thing, I'd hang out with him and Tommy and some of my other buddies I had back then. But no, I was leaving, bro. I was going home to get on the fucking Xbox. So,
oh, Lord.
That's my thing.
What else we got, Brandon? Should we let them know where we're coming? We've added a whole bunch of shows since the last episode.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on here, so I think we should update.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of shit. We got death threats this week. Got threatened to be canceled. We're doing all kinds of fun shows. So,
and you guys are going to find out why, and some of you guys' heads might explode, and if so, I'm sorry in advance. Just know it's going to be okay. But here's the schedule that we have for the rest of 2024 and going into 2025. So, our schedule from here going forward so far, what we have is October 12th, we will be in Holcomb, Missouri. October 18th, we will be in Parsons, Kansas. October 25th, we have the Bandits Halloween Bash at the Vault here in downtown Springfield, Missouri. So if you guys want to come out, if you're in the area, please come out, dress up. We're doing raffles, all sorts of giveaways. There's going to be a short live comedy set. There's going to be live music playing. Is there going to be like a deal on drinks as well?
Yeah, I think they're doing something like
that. All kinds of stuff. They're going to have vendors out. Come out. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a great time. It's $2 to get in. I'm going to donate $20 myself, so 10 people will get in for free on my dime. My mother's going to donate $20, so that's another 10 people that's going to get in on her dime. So get there early, get in for free, get your drinks, support the bar, support our event. It's all going to a good cause. We're raising money for kids on Christmas, so please come out. It's going to be a blast. But going forward, we have November 7th, we will be in Burlington, Iowa. November 8th, we will be in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And then November 9th, we will be in Independence, Kansas. We get a nice little 3-day run. And then we have a 1-day break, and then we'll be right back at it. This is a newly added show. November 11th and 12th, we will be in Riverton, Illinois at the Riverton Party Store, the Backroom Lounge. We will be doing a show with Stormy Daniels. Mm-hmm. So come out, get your tickets. It's going to be a blast. So there's that. I was going to say more, but whatever. December 14th, we will be in Topeka, Kansas. And that rounds out 2024. Continuing on the schedule, though, we have January 23rd. We'll be in Des Moines, Iowa at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. Get your tickets on their website and come out and come see the Bandit and I. January 25th, we will be in St. Joe, Missouri. Back to old St. Joe. We've done a few shows there. Great time. January 30th, we will be back to Omaha, Nebraska at another Funny Bone. Again, get your tickets on their website. Come see us. Come get some good laughs and have a great time. February 15th, we will be back in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. I cannot wait. We will be at the Green Light Bar. That's where we did a show there last year. It was an absolute ball. Looking forward to that one as well. Nashville never disappoints. So come out and get your tickets. February 22nd, we will be in Salina, Kansas. March 8th, we will be in Louisville, Kentucky, home of the Louisville Slugger. April 12th, we will be in Oolaga, Oklahoma at the Iron Horse Saloon. And then to round out the schedule so far, we are currently still adding shows. So be on the lookout for that. But the last show that we have so far is July 17th. We'll be in Kansas City, back at the Funny Bone. So come out, get your tickets on their website. All the other tickets you could reach them on Eventbrite through the link on the Copenhagen Bandit pages. If not, if you don't have access to that, some of the shows you will be able to buy those tickets at the door.
Yes. We're living up north, baby. I'm going to have to get me a damn Iowa driver's license. I mean,
Fucking
what
A.
the fuck? I mean, for a while you and Noah were like, why do we never go north? And I'm like, that's the only direction
we're going
now.
We're going. We need to go even further, though.
Yes, we do.
I think
we need to keep going.
We got a lot of fans that listen in Minnesota and Wisconsin,
Canada.
There's a lot of Michigan fans too.
Yeah, there is.
I was shocked by that. There's a lot of people. Of Michigan fans.
This Stormy Daniels shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This shit fucking really. Like, honestly, it really upset me for real, dude. Like,
it was a problem. You had to make a video about it.
Yeah, that's how bad it got. Because usually, like, I'll get one or two shit talkers every once in a while. But, like, this got so bad that I was like, okay, I'm going to have to address this. Because, like, once you leave 4 or 5 comments on my page and those comments get, like, 20 or 30 likes, I'm like, okay, now you're fucking with me now. Like, now you want to fucking... You want to start a cult and fucking try to cancel me and all this shit. Like, now I got to make a video about it. Now I got to go out of my way. Like, the video I was going to make about the aliens coming towards Earth and some fucking asteroid, I had to put that aside. And all my fans who enjoy my jokes didn't get to see that video because I had to spend my time fucking with you to explain this shit. And like I explained in the video, bro, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Jeffrey Dahmer that wants me to fucking do a show, fucking Hannibal Lecter. Like, you offer me enough money, I'm coming. This is, like, how we make a living. And, like, I don't, like, look at politics when I do comedy. Like, I just go do the shows. Like, they're like, hey, come do a show with Stormy Daniels. Jeb's a good buddy of ours.
Jeb's
and I'm like, fuck yeah. I mean, it's a good time. People are, like, the first show's already sold out. They just added a second show. Like, you know, I can't pass it up.
Yeah.
And because, like, what is this girl? I don't even know, like, what she did. Like, I tried to look into it the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I just can't figure out. So, like, her and Trump.
Yeah, so there's a lot of political sway, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We have no hatred towards anybody. No.
Yeah, I don't care which way you go. Left, right.
Go.
Just don't start shooting each other in November. At least around me. Right. That's all I ask. Because y'all are way out of fucking hand.
Yeah, you guys are getting it.
You guys are fucking
like, if we're
me
fucked,
out.
We're fucked. We need to figure it out together as a nation. Let's not turn against each other. So, the biggest thing is there's a lot of key points to why this show was booked. Jeb is a wonderful guy. He has an awesome liquor store / studio in the back where we could do shows. Getting paid to do the show. So not only do we get to come out back to Illinois, where the Bandit is very highly liked and respected, we get to hang out with the owner, Jeb. We get to do a show.
Stay at Grandma's house.
We get to stay at Grandma's house. Love Grandma's house. And, you know, make a little cheddar and have fun. The key thing is to just bring joy and happiness. And a lot of people don't understand that. So
make people laugh instead of wanting to fucking kill each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to go. It doesn't matter, you know, who it's with. And unfortunately, you might have a distaste for that person. And that's absolutely fine. That's your opinion. No one's going to take you away from that. But the big thing is we're there to make people laugh and go home with a little bit of money in our pockets, you know, to buy fucking groceries for the next week. You know, it doesn't matter who it's with, as long as they don't have, like, as long as they're not like a fucking weirdo, you know.
Fucking joke thief, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't do comedy with comedians who still joke.
Yeah, we don't do that shit. Or if it gets deeper on like a personal level where it's like you're a creep or whatever, you know, stuff like that. Other than that, guys, we're just there to hang out, tell jokes. We could care less who it's with. We're just there to have fun. It's my neck of the woods, so I'm more than happy to go back. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Don't get me twisted, but I do like to go back because that's where it's all Illinois. It's all I know is Illinois. So, yeah, guys, just ease up a little bit.
Yeah, it got pretty stupid for a few days, and it really wasted my fucking time. And I got enough shit going on, bro. Like, I've already been stressed out this week. I'm fucking trying to move into a new apartment. And I don't know. A lot of people have seen my apartment on TikTok live and videos. I got a lot of shit, so I've been moving, packing shit up. You know, the last thing I need is for you to be in my comments telling me how you're gonna fucking threaten me and my family and shit. I don't need it. Which is fucking crazy to me over politics, but.
And it has nothing to do with the politics. And people are bringing that into it. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
This is your escape from that, you know. Yeah. Laugh.
Yeah, like come to a comedy show. It might be funny, like with her there.
You never know.
Me there. You never know what's going to happen. We're going to make another video with Jeb, too, by the way.
I'm down, dude. Let's fucking do it.
Another liquor store video or something, but.
We're just there to make a few bucks, make a few laughs, enjoy our night, have a good fun, and we're going to go the fuck home. Nothing more, nothing less, guys. But, yeah, dude, that was a fucking wild deal. The fact you had to make a video about it. And your video was really good, by the way. I enjoyed that. It was really, really well put together.
Well, I know you went through and read the comments because I know you replied to.
Yeah, I did, because a lot of the people that are commenting can't fucking spell. And, if you're going to sit here, listen, guys, if you guys are just going to talk shit in comments, could you at least be fucking smart enough to spell right?
Yeah, there was one guy, I brought it up in the video. There was one guy that said, I'm going to cancel you, and he spelled cancel wrong. And I can't remember how it was. I can't remember how he spelled it, but he spelled it wrong.
And there was a guy that I got into it with, and he was like, this is embarrassing. And I'm like, the fact that you can't spell is embarrassing, and you sent that comment. Like, most phones have autocorrect now, and your spelling was so fucked up, your phone couldn't figure it out. I mean, that's where we're at. It's like, we gotta have these people who are just like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'm gonna hang out and drink beer.
And there's a lot of people like that, because I made the video and then I made a post about it, and there's a lot of people that are like, Bandit, we love you, And here's the thing, is I'm kind of like, you remember a couple of years ago when they tried to cancel Uncle Joey Diaz, and he said, fuck all you suck my fucking cock. That's how I am, bro. Like, here's the deal, at the end of the day, I'm blessed to be able to make money, and I make enough money off comedy to live. I'm not out here driving Bentleys like some of these fucking comedians or buying new fucking dirt modifieds. I make enough to live. So if you want to cancel me, I'll go get a fucking day job at the airport and work 3 days a week. I don't give a fuck, but it's not going to happen. You're not going to. When people threaten, people think they have so much pull nowadays that they can threaten your livelihood. Like, what? Is it because of COVID? It was never like this before COVID. But now people think they can just be like, oh, I'm going to fucking ruin you.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck are you? You live in a trailer house and collect welfare, motherfucker. Like,
exactly.
What are you going to do?
Well, that's the thing. Like, people let political decisions just alter their determination on somebody immediately. It's like, I have friends that are fans of the opposing party that I cheer for.
Oh, yeah.
Something my dad always fucking told me, and he's told me for years and years, all you need in life is just a little common sense, and you'll get by just fine. And those guys that can't fucking spell putting that shit in the comments don't have any common sense.
It's crazy, man.
And I probably shouldn't have responded to them, but sometimes I did, because some of them are just like, okay, you need to know that you're being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Let me help you realize that you're being a stupid fuck. And then I'm going to go about my day, and then you can go about yours, and you can maybe learn from it or not.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
It was just a lot. And, I love Jeb. Jeb's
awesome, dude. He's a great fucking dude.
He's done so much for us, and he runs a great business, and given us. We've done so many shows with him, and You know,
Yeah,
I don't
shout out to Jeb Productions, man, and
people talking shit about Jeb, like
the Backroom Listening Lounge and Riverton Party Store. It just reminds me, you know, it's still a few hours from my home, but that's still my neck of the woods, man. Small town, like not a lot of shit going on.
flat.
Flat. It's just fucking. They're good people out there, man. Good people. So shout out to them. They're good folks. But anyways, off that topic, man. One thing I wanted to talk about is, thanks to you, we actually got to go see Theo Von.
We did.
Me, you, and Noah.
We did. It was a good time.
Theo Von came to town straight here in Springfield, Missouri.
I've been waiting on years for that to happen, and it finally did.
And it finally did. And, dude, let me tell you.
It was a good show.
People talk a lot of shit about his stand-up.
Yeah.
And I was there to witness it. That motherfucker had me in tears at least twice.
No, it was so good.
At least twice.
And it was jokes you never heard. Because I watched Theo Von every time I've been watching Theo Von every time he puts an episode out since he started in his fucking kitchen back in L.A. Mm-hmm. Jokes I never heard, and it was amazing.
Yeah, dude, he was great. I don't understand. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, you know, like I said earlier, but
I think some of those people say that because of the Netflix special that he had like 2 years ago, but this was completely different.
Yeah, it was way different, yeah.
It should be. I shot my shot and tried to open for him 2 months ago, but everybody that I messaged manager-wise, like my manager, another manager, random other people, I didn't even get a response back because I think they thought I was fucking crazy. But the openers that he had weren't bad. They were clean. The openers were clean comics, I felt like.
Yeah.
They didn't cuss or anything really.
The second opener did a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that might have been why I got the... But some big comedians like that don't like other small comedians to come out and cuss before their show. I know James Joen, who I opened for a long time ago. He used to open for the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, and he wasn't allowed to cuss before he went up for Ron White.
Really?
Yeah, he couldn't cuss at all. It was like a rule. So
I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know. But
that's interesting.
It's the comedy place is a weird place, and I look around, and what shocked me is to look around at that arena and see 7,000 people in there. Like, I'm like, the fact that comedy, that it can possibly be this, like that you can get so big in comedy that you sell 7,000 tickets and there's just people up and the nosebleeds and it's just full. I'm like, you know, me personally, I don't think that I could ever get that far in comedy, but to be in a spot like that, it was so beautiful to see, and it was like
it was awesome.
It was mind changing, you know.
It was, because there was a point in time where I thought, you know, with the way that the world's going and people, you know, can't take fucking jokes and laugh really anymore. It seemed like comedy was dying.
Yeah.
At one point, and that, you know, going and seeing Theo, Brendan Shaw, Brian Callen, you know, going and seeing all those guys, and these rooms are just filled up. I mean, obviously they were at a different area, so they weren't near as many seating, but it really opened my eyes, like, wow. Mm-hmm. People, I mean, life fucking sucks right now.
Yeah.
Life is hard. Shit's expensive. You know, hard times are hard. People are pissed off. People are dying all the time because it's life, whatever. But it's like, damn.
Yeah, dude.
The coping mechanism is there.
Mm-hmm.
For the comedy world. It's like, wow, there's a chance.
And now we swing back around to the whole Stormy Daniels thing, to where it's like, hey, this is comedy. You got to remember to laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Like, Jesus Christ, you just got to fucking chill the fuck out.
Yep.
You know, but the thing with Theo is, and why so many people adore him, and this is the same for me, Theo's gotten me through a lot of shit in life. Like,
sure.
Whenever you watch a solo podcast, like,
the motivational speeches he gives are unfucking matched.
It's great. And you know, in my kitchen, I have a fucking quote by Theo.
Yes.
And it was a great show. It was cool. It was we walked did we walk 4 miles to get there, and then we parked like 4 miles away.
We walked away.
We walked quite a fucking ways away, but it was a good time, man. I got a poster. They didn't have any 3X shirts, but I have Theo shirts already. So, but man, it was a lot of fun. I'd do it again.
Yeah,
if Theo came back.
Absolutely, I'd go back too. It was a blast. I bought a hat. I don't have it on anymore.
The gang hat.
Yeah,
that's what it says, right? Yeah,
gang, and then it says Theo Von right underneath it. And it's like a camo hat, and it's got the green. I took it off because I feel like it would clash too much with the shirt I put on. But
there's been a lot of shit going on, Brandon. I'm moving.
You are moving. Yeah.
Trying to pack up. Got to move by the 1st, and then the beginning of November, me and you are basically living on the road.
Pretty much.
For the first half of November.
Road dog shit.
It's been, dude, and it's like, I love doing this podcast, and everybody, I just want to kind of let everybody know that once I get settled in, and, we'll get back on a regular basis. Me and Brandon, actually what we need to do is start doing these in the hotel on the road, maybe.
Yeah, because we could, there's...
we'll just set on a fucking bed.
Everything's with our setup that we have right now, there's no reason why we can't.
But once I move, Brandon, we're gonna do some wild shit. I was at Pam's house the other day and I was bored, so I was like looking at YouTube videos and the old Cooking with Bandit videos.
I want to bring that back so fucking bad,
dude. We had a fucking blast.
That was so much fun,
dude.
The best quesadilla I ever ate in my life.
And we didn't get to upload that fucking episode because it fucked up. Yeah.
Dude, people never saw that.
No, they didn't. We got to bring it back, bro. We got to do that. And then we're going to start doing like some 12-hour long live streams. Song Dog's going to bring mystery items over, and we're going to have to all fill them with a blindfold on. It's going to be great. So,
what's your Twitch name going to be whenever you do it?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I got to figure out how to even stream on Twitch.
Oh, you could do you could do it on your phone.
So, because we got to get like Twitch and TikTok going at the same time, and then we're all just going to be in a room.
Yeah, you can do that.
3 air mattresses, Song Dog, and whatever he brought, and that's it. Nobody can leave except to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
I want to buy like 14 fucking Little Caesars pizzas if somebody needs to eat.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, $5-6 a pop. Fuck it.
And I don't mean this in a bad way. So what's that guy that streams, the Kai? What's his name?
Kai.
So very funny. And they do these long streams.
Yeah, he's great.
And I'm sitting here watching this, and I have this idea that pops into my head. And I'm like, I don't want this to sound bad in any way, because that's not the way that I mean to say it. But so back in the day, Jeff Foxworthy is a redneck comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Seen, what was the group with Bernie Mac and Martin Lawrence and... God, what was that comedy group's name? Fuck, I can't remember. Death Jam Comedy. I'm pretty sure is what it was. So Jeff Foxworthy seen this, and it was amazing what Death Jam was doing. It was fucking crazy. And Jeff goes, let's do the redneck version of that, and let's do Blue Collar Comedy Tour. And that's the same thought I have when I'm seeing Kai and them do all this. I'm like, they're funny. What they're doing is amazing. But can I do the redneck version of that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I can. We can. I mean, I think it'd be fucking great.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think it'd
be... a bunch of rednecks in a room for 12 hours? Like,
yeah.
Doing fucking crazy shit? Like, I think it'd be fucking awesome. So
somebody try to do a fucking backflip or something?
Yeah.
Snap their neck?
You never know. Like,
yeah.
The alcohol's going to be flowing.
Yeah, dude. And
we're going to get Kirk down here, Noah, Song Dog. Anybody who wants to join in.
Yeah, dude.
But it's going to be like a room this size, so it's going to get real fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be like a couch in the background.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Throw a couch on that back wall. Absolutely, dude. I think we could do it. We need to start doing that once you figure out your Twitch name.
Yeah. And it's not going to be, it's going to be hard. I mean, people aren't going to join on Twitch instantly, but you never know. See what happens. I mean,
Yeah, dude, Twitch is fun. I use it.
Because I feel like we can go live on Twitch and like not get in trouble like we do on TikTok. If somebody says something stupid.
Yeah, they say all kinds of out of pocket stuff on Twitch, and there's a little more leniency on there. I mean, they still have the rules, but
a porta potty and put it in that bedroom.
Oh, dude, we all just shit in it.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if the fumes I think the fumes from shit can kill you, can't they?
I mean, I don't know. It probably, with the shits we take, we just fucking put the lid down.
There's something. There used to be some kids that would climb up on top of porta potties and huff them.
Oh.
Yeah, and they get them high and fuck them all up.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were sniffing shit to get high. Or they'd poop in a bag and put it out in the sunlight and let it bake all day and then get them a hit off of it.
Why'd they do that?
I mean, at that point, if you want to get high, just become a tweaker. You know what I mean?
Just buy meth.
Sniffing shit. Here, Google it, Brandon.
Just buy meth.
There's some kind of gas. What kind of gas does shit let off? Towards poop. Feces.
Does fecal matter fumes?
Fumes. Shit fumes. I tell you, we almost got high at fucking Eldora when they was cleaning them porta potties when we was upwind.
Let's see here. Uses what you should know about Jenkum. I don't know what that is.
Jenkum, I think that's it.
Is that it?
No, maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to promote anything here, but it says users would open the jar and smell the fumes, which are strong to produce a high. If you never heard of huffing poop to get high, oh dear, we need to click on that. Let me see what this is about.
Sniffing shit to get a buzz!
Yeah, dude, I just gotta get my fix.
I'm high off them poopy doopies.
I can't get a fucking fix, dude. Nobody's giving me enough pocket change to go get a bump. Let me just huff.
Like, at what point do you have to be like, I'm gonna go sniff this bag of shit?
Dude, you're at that point, like, where you're desperate enough, you're just standing outside of a gas station, and someone goes in there to shit, be like, hey, man, don't flush. And you just go out and, like, grab their fucking turds and put it in a bag.
I mean, they're putting it in there. What is
So, while there are many weird ways to get high, have you ever heard of the huffing fermented poop to get high? Oh, yeah, it's a thing. As gross as it sounds, this is a growing trend commonly referred as Jenkum. Although our drug rehab in Longhorn, Pennsylvania is more accustomed to helping people with addictions to drugs, we couldn't help but perform our own research on this new drug trend. And we're sharing what you should know. What is Jenkum? Jenkum is an inhalant and hallucinogen created from fermented feces. So it's fermented shit. So yeah, they're huffing shit.
Just imagine being the guy who shows up to rehab and, hi, I'm John, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Michael, I'm addicted to meth. Hi, I'm fucking Sean and I sniff shit.
Oh, you poop huffer! You piece of shit, literally!
Oh my god.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Speaking of bathrooms,
using Jenkum in Africa was especially a popular trend among children and adolescents in the 1990s. That's fucking terrible. You use Jenkum by putting feces and urine in a jar or bucket, sealing it with a balloon or lid, and then leaving it out in the sun or heat to ferment. Oh, fuck!
Dude, they taught us about this shit in medical school. That's I know.
Oh, if you never heard of huffing poop to get high. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we're done with that. we got the point. There's people sniffing shit and piss to get a fix.
Speaking of bathrooms, we went to Lucas Oil Speedway this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time.
I forgot about that. I didn't shit.
No, you didn't?
No.
Not once the whole time?
No, I didn't. Well, wait. Did I? I don't know. I can't remember now. I remember the one time where I felt like I had to shit really bad, and I bolted in there. And all I did was just let out like 2 massive ass rips, dude. I mean, I farted so hard. But I felt like I lost like 7 pounds.
Yeah, just getting that.
And I was like,
out.
God, I feel like $1 million. Give me like 9 beers now.
Bloating, that's bad.
Like, I let it all out, dude, and I felt fucking amazing. So, no, I didn't shit there.
But it was a good time. I mean...
I did shit. I didn't shit there.
Where'd you shit?
I don't know if I shit. Well, yeah, I mean...
Hang on. I'm trying to think. Is it bad?
It's tied up.
Did you shit in somebody's thing or something?
It was tied up. I shit in the shower.
Oh, yeah, you did!
Yeah!
You hot bagged for real.
I did. I hot bagged.
I forgot about that. And then you waffle stomped it.
No, I didn't. I thought about it. But I didn't do that. So,
you sure you want to tell the general public what you did?
Fuck yeah, I don't give a shit, dude. Because there's somebody out there that's done it before. So I was in the shower. And, washing my balls and whatever, getting the butter and gunk off of there, as a normal man would, cleaning up, freshening up. Well, as soon as I got in the shower and turned the water on, I started scrubbing, and then it hit me. Boom! Snap of a finger at the shit. And I tried to hold it, and that's why it took me so long to shower, because I was like, God, just hold it, and I tried to, suck it back up in there. Wasn't working. This shit wanted out. And it wanted out now. And I fought it. So I was like, God, what do I do? So I started looking. I opened up. So there's 2 blinds. There's the curtain that you get into the shower, and then there's another curtain for privacy when you get out, so you can get your clothes on. Well, I still had that first curtain closed. And so since I had
that, yeah, we're good.
So since I had that first curtain closed, I peeked over there and I looked, and there's a trash can there. Well, I saw the trash can, and there was a plastic bag in it. Well, there was a plastic bag in the trash can to throw your trash away, and then there was another one in there that somebody had their soap and whatever else in there. So I washed it out, and I was like, God, I really hope I don't have to do this. But my body was like, no, you need it out now. So I kind of cradled it. So I took each strap of the bag.
Cradled it?
And I cradled it. I cupped it around my ass, and I hunched. And I had one bag in the front by my genitalia, and then the other, I was holding the other one behind me, the other strap. And I just fucking let it go. And it fucking shot out like a fucking bullet. I'm surprised it didn't shoot through the plastic.
Shit right in the bag, in the shower.
And then it splattered on the sides of the bag. I was like, this is fucking disgusting.
Absolutely, yeah.
I feel like so much less of a man. I felt so gross about myself. But I got it all out. I tied the bag up, threw it in the trash, took the outside of the trash bag, tied that up too, and then put that in a nice tight knot so the smell wouldn't get out. And then I plopped it in the trash. I never washed my ass so good in my life, dude, after that. Let me tell you about it. That was wild.
I mean, for the kind of weekend it was, I'm not shocked. I mean, everybody had to have one bad moment. But there was a lot of good ones.
No, overall it was a blast.
I mean,
it was so fun.
We hung out with who's the company that brought us up into the suite? This was the same day you shit.
Trophy Hunter.
Trophy Big Buck. Trophy.
Big Buck Trophy Hunt.
Big Buck Trophy Hunts. I think it was.
I can't remember the exact name because I've got too many beers in me. But
he's a fan. He brought us up into the suite. We got to go up there and hang out, which was cool. Friday, we were in the pits collecting some doors for the kids on Christmas that we're going to auction off at the Halloween party.
Yep.
Turns out there's a party down there, and we went to that.
Yeah, we did.
And I've been the better.
Yeah.
But it was
still a good time. I had a lot of fun there. Yeah. Yeah.
Do the P. Diddy thing, bro. It's an inside joke. Nobody even knows.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, dude, just give it one. Just give me a go.
She was out there shaking her ass! You should have seen it! There was crabs all over the place!
We went to this fucking party in the pits, and we ran into some old friends, and it was cool to be able to party with some of the drivers.
Yeah, you got to meet Ryan Gustin.
Ryan Gustin was down there from Iowa, and I got to meet him. Me and him took a selfie. So a lot of fun, and there's a lot of dudes that I know there that hang out there regular that I was hanging out with, and one of them had a pint of Crown Peach, and I'm a bitch for Crown Peach, and he started feeding me that, and yeah, I mean, it was a good night at the end of the night, but me and you learned a lot about a lot of people.
Yes, we did.
We also had a good time.
Very quickly and abruptly.
We also stuck to ourselves, and but it's just, man, I love going there. Every time I go there, though, it just gets fucking weirder and weirder,
Seems that way.
Weirder and weirder shit happens. Because are they done for the season?
Basically, they have a monster truck race, and then they're done. So, yeah.
I wonder if they'll party with the monster trucks.
I don't know.
Do they have pit lizards for monster trucks?
I don't know. I always wondered that myself. I wonder if it attracts it as much.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
anyways,
it was fun, though.
Yeah, it was a great time. We camped out, which is cool. And it wasn't bad. The weather was nice.
It was really nice. We fucking stayed up until like 6 a.m. until the Casey's down the street fucking opened.
Yeah.
And then we got breakfast pizza.
We did. Breakfast pizza.
And then sat around for like another half hour. And then I was like, fuck, we should probably go to sleep because it was bright outside. We could see.
Yeah, dude, because after the party in the pits, me and you went back to the campground. I was like, Brandon, look. And the fucking sun was coming up. Right?
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God.
Yep. And I was like, fuck, dude. We need to sleep. I woke up hungover as shit, though. So I went to that convenience store a little further down the street from Casey's, and I got me some cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Some O-Snap cranberries, and then some actual cranberries.
Some random dude. It's not random. We know him. He's a fan. We've seen him there multiple times.
He's cool as fuck,
up in a side-by-side?
Yeah, he picked me up in the side-by-side. We went up there, got shit to eat, and we talked a bunch of shit, had some good laughs on the way back. He's a cool dude. He's friends with Matt Johnson, the guy that you want to meet.
Oh, yeah, in the red car.
He used to have the A-mod, and now he's in a late model now.
Yep. And Noah got the catfish that made him sick.
Yeah, he felt sick for like 2 hours, dude. He was down bad.
Well, that's what happens. Noah, I've been waiting for that to happen because he eats catfish. He'll eat anything
from a gas
out of
station.
a hot case. Anything. Egg rolls. He's big on the egg rolls.
Yeah, he does.
When we're on the road, I'm like,
he likes egg rolls, yeah.
But what's the next race? Turkey Bowl?
Yeah, that's our next one. We
then
got
the
Turkey
Dome,
Bowl and then the Dome.
Then it's done. Race season's over.
For the year, yep.
Should be exciting.
Goddamn, I can't wait for that fucking Turkey Bowl, dude. I mean,
it's going to be a good time. We get back from Illinois the day before. And then boom.
I think so.
We get back Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, huh?
Yep, we're going to be there. We're going to be there hanging out.
Yeah, we'll be there, so.
That's going to be the worst bender of my life. So I'm like slowly preparing for it as it slowly, creeps up on us.
It'll be interesting. I'll be here before you know it, so.
Dude, I can't fucking wait for that shit, man.
Well, Brandon, is it time?
I think so, man.
Is that episode 26? I think this is 26.
26.
I may be wrong, but I want to edit this bitch tomorrow. I want to have it up by tomorrow evening.
Yep.
And then we'll be in Holcomb, Missouri this weekend, and we'll be back on here. We'll be giving you guys more episodes as we go. So, yeah, that's it. So come out.
Have it uploaded on Spotify tomorrow at some point as well. So be on the lookout for that for the Spotify listeners. I know we got some truckers that like to play it on their long drives to their drop-offs or pickups. So.
Yeah. Speaking of truckers, my God.
Oh, yeah.
That one that I sent you that makes vlogs on YouTube?
Yeah.
She's like the hottest truck driver I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, you ever
right
get
down the
bored,
street.
you need to fucking... Yeah, it works at Prime.
Yeah.
You need to look her up, bud.
Wow,
It's Nina, what is it, Nina Roadrunner or something? I don't know. All I know is... Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the truck drivers we meet on the road.
Fuck no.
The ones we meet on the road are fucking rough.
Yep. Grease spilled all over their fucking gut and whatever else.
But, all right, well, I think that's it. So, you got anything else, Brandon?
Nope. I think that's gonna do it for this episode, man.
All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yep.
We'll get a clip, a photo here. Give her the old Marcus Deuces. All right.
Yeah. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. We're glad we brought this back. It's been a blast. We got a lot more episodes to come, a lot more shit to talk about that we have not covered since we haven't been on it in a while. So stay tuned for